Welcome to part 2 of this video tutorial on how to operate the smartphone app Photomon. This app has been developed by the Northern Agricultural Catchments Council with funding from WA Department of Planning's Coast West Grant Program and the Australian Government. It is a tool designed to simplify the establishment of photo monitoring programs and increase the accuracy of the resulting data. Photomon can be operated in one of two ways, either in conjunction with a database or as a standalone tool. Part 1 of the tutorial demonstrates the use of Photomon in standalone mode, while Part 2 covers the use of Photomon with a database. It is recommended that you watch Part 1 of the video tutorial prior to Part 2. These tutorials have been made using an iPhone. The Android version of the app has all the same functions, although some of the buttons are in different locations. To connect Photomon to a back-end database, please contact the Northern Agricultural Catchments Council. We'll start this tutorial by going online and logging on to NACC's beach monitoring database to examine some of the features. On the dashboard page, you can see links to view all the photos contained in the database, including the image, the direction the image was taken, the site name, the person uploading, and also the date created. In addition, you can view all the sites registered in the database, including the site name and its latitude and longitude. And you can also view a list of the users who are registered in this particular photo monitoring program. The database has various levels of access, with administrators having the capacity to establish accounts for new Photomon users, setting passwords and adding or deleting sites. General users can be given access to view but not to edit data. Next, we'll use our administration access to establish a new photo monitoring site in the database. First, click on Sites, then click on the Add New tab and enter a name for the new site. To enter the location of the new site, either click and drag the map behind the crosshairs to set the location of the new site, or alternatively, enter the address. By zooming in, you can establish the crosshairs at the precise location of your new site. Once correctly positioned, click Save. You can see that this new site appears at the top of the list of sites, and now return to the dashboard page. Next, open Photomon, and on the login screen, enter the database URL, the username and the password. Then tap Login. Photomon remembers these details from the previous login. Position yourself at the newly established monitoring site. Open the camera by tapping the plus symbol. Select the direction you are facing and take a monitoring photo as described in part 1 of this video tutorial, noting the site identification at the top of the screen. Enter the word Guide as a text note to indicate that this initial photo is to be set as a guide photo in the database. Then tap Save. The progress bar indicates when the photo has uploaded to the database successfully. Now we'll take another photo at the same site, facing in a different direction. Let's return to the database to view those photos. And here they are at the top of the list of photos. We will now establish both of these initial photos as guide photos for that site. To do this, we return to the sites list, and for the main office site, we scroll across to the icons bar and click on the edit symbol. We can now establish guide photos for this site by specifying the north and south guide photos in this box. And finally clicking on Save. Returning to Photomon, we can now download those guide photos for use at that particular site. To do this, tap the Guide Photos button and scroll down to the site name. Select the site name and tap Download. At the bottom of the list, you can see these two photos are now highlighted in green. These guide photos can now be used to align all photos taken at this site as described in part 1 of the video tutorial. While connected to the database, all photos taken with Photomon will upload automatically, and photos deleted from Photomon will not be deleted from the database. Guide photos can be retrieved at any time by any users with database access. Other features of Photomon are described in part 1 of this tutorial video. This ends this video tutorial for the use of Photomon connected to a database. We hope you have enjoyed learning about Photomon and will find it a useful tool for your photo monitoring projects. The Northern Agricultural Catchments Council is a not-for-profit natural resource management organisation that is committed to maintaining and improving Photomon. If you have found it useful, please consider making a donation to help us achieve this goal. Happy photo monitoring!